Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Nanny Faye Chrisley shocks with huge confession. Nanny Faye Chrisley has revealed a shocking confession. It seems as though she may not like the Chrisley name as much as everyone thought. Fans know that Nanny Faye does not hold back when it comes to letting her opinions be known. However, this is what everyone loves about her. She was honest about one other thing that fans were shocked to hear. Keep reading to find out more about this situation and what she said. Nanny Faye Chrisley was diagnosed with bladder cancer in 2021. However, during this time, Julie was by her side. She went to every doctor appointment with her and never let her go alone. However, this all changed when Julie was incarcerated. This is something Julie felt guilty about. She did not like not being able to be by Nanny Faye's side. In 2023, Faye revealed that she was in remission. However, Julie did not stop supporting her once she was in remission. Recently, she had a health scare on some tests. It was only days after Julie was pardoned. However, she still went to the doctor with her to give her support. Nanny Faye Chrisley has shocked fans with a huge confession. Julie Chrisley revealed that Nanny Faye once told her it was different being a Chrisley than being married to one. Todd asked her if she was saying she would rather have been born a Chrisley. "Oh, I would. That would have been one of the best things in the world. I wouldn't have known all the stuff that I know. Oh yeah, 'cause you got somebody to wait on you." Julie and Todd got a kick out of what she was saying. However, in the end, she wishes she were born a Chrisley, and she also thinks her life would have been a lot different if this were the case. It seems as though Nanny Faye would have rather been born a Chrisley. She does not recommend being married to a Chrisley. She warned Julie about this. However, it is because she thinks everything is done for someone who was born a Chrisley. When you're married to one, it is a different story. Todd and Julie got a kick out of what she had to say. What do you think about this? Are you shocked she said this? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear what you think about this. For years, fans of the Chrisley family have known Nanny Faye Chrisley as the sassy, spunky matriarch who brings laughter and light to the screen. With her quick wit, love for a good gamble, and no-nonsense advice, Faye has become a beloved reality TV icon. But now, the 81-year-old firecracker has stunned fans, and even her own family, with a confession that has left jaws on the floor. It all happened during a surprise sit-down interview aired on a special episode of Chrisley Knows Best, Life After Lockup. What began as a light-hearted segment about Faye's bucket list quickly turned emotional when she insisted on speaking directly to the cameras. "I've kept a secret for a long time," she said, gripping her floral handkerchief and locking eyes with the camera. "Longer than most people would ever believe. And it's time I told my truth. It's time I finally lived free." The room fell silent. Even Savannah Chrisley, seated off-screen, appeared frozen in shock as her grandmother took a deep breath. "I wasn't always the woman you know today," Faye began. "Back in the 1960s, before I became a mother, before I became a Chrisley, I was someone else entirely. I was a singer. Not just any singer. I performed in underground nightclubs all across the South under the name Faye LaRue." Gasps echoed across social media as the confession aired. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with disbelief. Was Nanny Faye serious? A nightclub singer? "Oh honey, I had wigs taller than your mama's beehive, and dresses so tight I had to lie down just to zip them up." Faye chuckled, flashing her signature grin. "I used to belt out blues songs until the sun came up. Men would throw roses, women would cry. I was somebody back then." But the real bombshell came next. "I walked away from all of it," Faye continued, her voice growing quieter. "I fell in love with a man who didn't approve of that life. He told me it was time to settle down, be a wife and mother. So I traded the stage for a stove, the spotlight for silence, and I never told a soul. Faye paused, eyes glassy. That man was my late husband, Chrisley. I loved him dearly, and he gave me the life I treasure now. But a part of me always wondered, what if I had kept singing? The confession hit hard, not just because it was unexpected, but because it revealed a whole new dimension of the woman fans thought they knew. Savannah later spoke out in an emotional post. I've always known my nanny was one of a kind, but hearing her story has changed everything. She sacrificed a dream so that this family could exist. I'm in awe of her strength. And you better believe I'm going to find a way to get her back on that stage. There's one more thing, she said in the interview, lifting her chin. I've written songs all these years. In my head, in journals, on napkins, I have stories to tell. And now that I've said this out loud, I don't want to hide anymore. I want to record them. Cheers erupted from the crew behind the camera. The idea of Faye Chrisley launching a late-in-life music career seemed like something out of a feel-good movie, and yet it felt completely on brand. Days later, a grainy clip emerged on social media. Nanny Faye, sitting at a piano in a Nashville studio, singing an original blues tune titled Second Act. Her voice was raw, rich, tinged with age and soul, and undeniably captivating. The lyrics. They told me dreams got old like bones / but here I am, reclaiming my throne / I ain't done. Not by a mile / this old girl still got style. The internet went wild. A GoFundMe campaign was started by fans to fund a full album. Music legends from Dolly Parton to Tanya Tucker voiced their support. And within a week, Faye had a record deal offer from a boutique label specializing in legacy voices. Meanwhile, Todd Chrisley, newly navigating life post-prison, issued a heartfelt statement from a halfway house. My mother has always been the strongest woman I know. While I was busy being a fool on TV, she was holding a lifetime of stories in her heart. I'm proud of her beyond words. I may not have been there for her dreams before, but I will be now. As filming resumed for a new spin-off show tentatively titled Faye's Way, producers confirmed that the storyline would follow Nanny Faye as she embarks on her musical journey, reuniting with old contacts from her past, performing at iconic venues like the Bluebird Cafe, and even collaborating with Savannah on a duet. In the final moments of the special, Faye looked directly into the lens and offered one last thought. Don't let age, fear, or family stop you from chasing what's in your heart. Life doesn't end when you turn 80. Sometimes it just begins. And with that, she stood up, grabbed her rhinestone-covered cane, and strutted off set humming a tune from her Faye LaRue days.